So I don't know if you guys have seen, but the latest Star Wars Clone Wars episode was excellent. It works overtime to tie in all of the storylines that were introduced during the Clone Wars series and tying them together with the storylines and plot points introduced in episodes 1, 2, and 3 of the prequels. So it does so, but it does so in a very satisfactory way. Now, not everything has come to fruition yet because we're not at the season finale for Clone Wars, but we have seen a lot of moments of character. We've seen moments in this latest episode where characters reveal their intentions. Characters from the prequel trilogy reveal their intentions. Darth Maul, in particular, makes a big villain reveal for what he plans to do with the galaxy and what his plans are on what he wants to do with Mandalore and with the galaxy as a whole. You find out that you get a more pronounced understanding of what he thinks his role is in the galaxy, as opposed to Palpatine, Darth Sidious, and the Jedi. And Darth Maul reveals that he knows a lot more than we initially realized. Apparently, he knew when he was Darth Sidious's apprentice before Phantom Menace. Apparently, Sidious told him his grand plan because Maul seems to be aware of what's about to happen relating to Order 66. He knows Order 66 is going to happen and that the Republic's going to be turned into an empire. It's very interesting. So I can't wait to see where Darth Maul ends up at the end of this series. We know that he survives it because he's in Clone War, or he's in Rebels, in the Rebels TV series, and he makes an appearance in Solo. So you get lots of neat little Easter eggs and lots of plot points getting tied up together in this latest episode, and you get the start of his confrontation with Ahsoka Tano. This Clone Wars series, has done a fantastic job fleshing out Darth Maul and Ahsoka. Maul, in particular, is interesting because before he was kind of the silent attack dog who didn't say anything. He'd let his weapons do his talking for him. But now he's much more of a warlord. He's scheming. He's still very reckless and emotionally driven, and possibly even, definitely maniacal. But he is much more of a planner, much more of a controlling force to be reckoned with this time. Not again, his planning isn't quite as sophisticated or as strategically sound as Palpatine. He will never, as we all know, he will never overcome Palpatine or Vader. But it's interesting to actually get to see what is going on in his head and what he thinks of himself and the rest of the galaxy. So again, I would encourage you, if you haven't been watching Clone Wars recently, definitely check out the last couple of episodes. They bring Ahsoka back to the main, Ahsoka and the Clone Wars into the main focus, and her relationship with the clones, with Rex, with Anakin. They bring all of that to the forefront. So that's definitely makes it worth checking out. So I look forward to seeing the season finale, the ending of this great show. And I hope that you guys check it out too.